Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.
We have Hotel 600 in progress for Hermosa Beach. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to Community Service. We're feeling good today. We have El Paso, Texas this weekend, too. July 22nd through the 25th. That's Thursday to Sunday, El Paso, Texas. Come get these jokes. Tune into this podcast right now. Like and subscribe. Turn on the bell if you want more of this. Chatty bros. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, can I help you? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, I have some controversy to talk about. The walls are closing in. I forgot what I was about. It's going to be a long podcast. Oh, no. I just got out of the ocean. I went in the ocean. It was too warm. Too comfortable. I got a juice box. If I'm being honest with you. Kids, I don't want them. It's going to be one of these today. Look at me. I've been hanging out with my mom. She's crazy. She's a wacky lady. I got told her friends that are nuns don't like being around me because I cuss too much. You know what I have to say about that? Fuck off, ladies. Sorry. No, I felt bad as a human being. I was like, just a little shitcock bitch, you know. What am I supposed to do? Undo my childhood? Animals. Judgmental nuns, man. Can't just let a person be. Can't just let a person be. I get it. Old school Mexican ladies. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, no. They call me Lucifer. No, they call me... I don't even know what they used to call me, but it was a nickname for the devil. That's how whitewashed I am, goddammit. What the fuck was it, Ma? Let me call my mom and say...
El Diablo or something like that?
Not that hardcore. I was the devil's son, you know. Not the devil. That's too much. I have a chance to redeem myself. Let's see. Is this? No, we've done like one phone call.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, big booty mama.
What's up, my love?
I love you. You're on my podcast right now on speaker. Hey, uh-oh. What did you used to call me as a kid? The Spanish word for the devil.
It wasn't Diablo, was it?
No. It was like Lucifer or something. It was in Spanish, though.
No me acuerdo.
You don't remember?
Yes.
You don't remember anything. She didn't even remember what time I was born. I was like, what time I was born?
No,
She's
my
like,
God.
nighttime? It was the daytime. I was like, oh, God. When's my birthday, Mom?
I know your birthday. It's May 24th.
Oh, dang. She got it. She got it. All right. Are you sure? It was like Lucifer. No.
It wasn't Lucifer.
It was like God's...
It wasn't Diablo.
Fregon.
Fregon, that's definitely one. That
I
means
know.
you're past.
No, it was something else. You would say it. All the old Mexican ladies would say it to me. Oh, no. What was
Hijo
it?
de la patada?
No, not that saying. It was like, I remember it was like a dark, satanic Spanish word.
That's because that's the way you think.
No.
I don't think it was. I would never say that
You
to my
guys
lovely
said
son.
it, and your words become reality. Look what you
no
made.
Sé.
No, say.
No
Of course.
sé.
All right. I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. She never remembers shit. We'll be like, hey, remember like a big event? And she's just like, my dad either. I'll be like, hey, remember when you kicked open the door and threw a basketball at my face because I had a low batting average in high school? And you had been gone for years. And I was like, Happy New Year's to you too, Dad. Oh, we're getting dark. Oh, I'm the only kid that got a baseball thrown at his face. Basketball. Baseball too. He used to take me to the park and hit me ground balls. And if I missed one, the next one was harder. And if I missed it, the next one was harder. And I just got good as fuck, you know? Some people call that abuse. I call that, I could take a fucking... Ah. I remember I got hit in the face with the ball in Little League, and my nose just busted, and it was blood everywhere. And they're like, take him out. I was like, no. And I was like, just give me a rag. And I just played with a rag. Wow. I know. I was like 10. Like, whoa, this kid's childhood isn't normal. Oh, man. Thank you, Daddy. Hey, I ain't no bitch, though. I get knocked out. I get back up. God's been knocking me down my whole life. I don't listen. I said, oh, yeah? Look at this dick, God. You wouldn't have blessed me with this fat cock. I'm losing it, man. Okay, it's okay. It's for comedy. That's extra medium cock. Better than small. Better than extra large. Sometimes the ladies, you know, they go, what is that? Get that away from me. What are you, churning butter with that hot rod? Oh, God. The ocean is good for comedy. I went in the ocean. I came back full of life. I was a little down. I was a little depressed. I was a little bitch. And then I was like, oh, no. Poor me. Everything's going good. Everything's great. Poor me. I'm sick of people. I get it, though. I get it. It's just like, you know, it's just so hard. You're just like, even when things are going good, you're like, why am I so sad? Well, maybe because you didn't put your dick in the ocean. That's why, cowboy. Huh? At any body of water, lake, reservoir, swamp. Go swimming with the alligators. You feel alive. Mm-hmm. Boy, juice boxes just put you right back in the playground, don't they? I remember digging in the sand. We always had a good time in the sand. We had a good time. We'd put little, those little plastic cups on and make sand castles. And then when no one was looking, we'd slip our dick in. Okay. Highbrow humor. Highbrow. Okay, I could change. I can adapt. I multitask. Oh, shit, I gotta pay my car insurance. Some distractions.
You got full coverage.
Do I look like a man that has full coverage? No, liability only. I'm going in the casket scuffed up, motherfuckers. I ain't got no health insurance. I ain't got no car insurance. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? The government will take care of me. I'm on my own. I got vitamins. I got ace bandages. I'm sure one of my followers is a doctor with a heart. Help me. I broke my arm. Come on. Come on, Amir. Come on. Help me. Fix my arm. Please. I don't have insurance and I don't own anything. I'm stacking a little bit of money, though. I hit a couple bonuses. Boy, what a difference. I mean, as a whole, I already said this. I only had 2 stinkers so far. Oklahoma City was fire. I forgot it was just 5 or 6 shows, but they're all good. Usually there's always, when you do 6 shows, there's one stinker, you know?
Yeah. So bonuses come when you, like, clear a certain number of people?
Well, yeah, if you sell out some shows, you get, like, bonuses. And then, yeah, it's cool. They're like, hey, you want extra money? And I said, yeah. We still ain't rich yet, but, you know, it's going that route. I'm making more money than I've ever made before in my life this year. But the expenses are absolutely higher than they've ever been in my life before. Because, you know, I am making more money, but the tour is expensive. It's expensive. Yes. 8 to 25 milligram gummy.
Like today?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's kicking in. Oh, no.
Could be the ocean.
I went in there to wake up. I said I was depressed. Really? No, yeah, I ate breakfast with Sadie. We went to Good Stuff, and it was good, and we had a good little breakfast. But then, when you eat a big old hearty breakfast, I was like, oh, I'm tired. I better take a 25 milligram pill. Thanks, ABX. I'm out of everything else. I was like, that's too strong. And then when I'm out of everything else, then it's just like, well, it's all I have. Maybe if I cut it in half, it's liquid. It's a liquid pill. There ain't no cutting it in half. So you be a man, and you take it. And now.
That's more than I like to take.
Me too.
By like 15.
Yeah, I like a 10.
Yeah.
A 10 in the daytime. It's tried and true. That extra 15 goes to places where you're like, whoa, why's my brain hurt? Oh, shout out to Chatty Broads giving me this merch. This is fantastic. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to copy this. What are you going to do? It's not copyrighted. No, just the color, not the, what if I just Chatty Broads? No, not everything. Just the color. I love the color.
Looks like a good quality shirt.
Yeah. We had a long talk about that too, and had the same conversation of how printing on decent blanks is the key. And they got design on the back here. You got it?
Yeah.
And I did Chatty Bros podcast, and shout out to Chatty Broads, Broad Squad, and Chatty Bros, man. Every single show I have been doing this tour, I said that weird, has had like 2 to 10 Broad Squads there. It's fucking awesome. And it's so funny too, because they know me from a podcast and they don't know me from stand-up.
Yeah.
So they don't know what to expect, which is beautiful. I love that. And then they go, yeah, you're funny and weird, man. And I say, yeah, that's right. That's right. Get this. I missed. It's a tough shot.
That's fair. Was that apple juice?
I don't know. I drank it all and I couldn't tell you. Lemony, thumbany. Pineapple, green tea, juice beverage.
Yeah, that's my most questionable new item.
The black peach tea is far superior. This is okay. It's worth trying, but I don't think I'll buy it again.
I had the watermelon mint black tea, but it's in a bag. So you dip it
In a bag.
like a tea bag.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, what kind of bag of liquids we got going on over here? What? Tone Bells. No. Yeah, Tone Bell. God damn it. What an asshole I am. I know this guy very well. I've known him for 8 years. Yeah, that fool. The guy that voiceovers animals. Dude, that fool. Tony Baker. Tone Bell's his buddy. I'm a racist. That was a joke, everybody. Dude, Tony Baker is so funny. I watch him voice over animals every day of my life. I should have bookmarked it. I've probably talked about it a million times. The one with the cat looking angry. Like, come on out here, Terry. And it's like a little innocent cat. He's like, I'll be good to you. This fool. I watch this fool all day. Anyways, he says haberdashery. And it's influenced me. And now I want to say haberdashery like him all the time. That's why I don't like watching comedy too much. You absorb it. Some people think there are thieves for sure, but sometimes you just admire and are such a fan, you absorb their shit and it's not even conscious. I mean, obviously haberdashery, and I lower my voice. That's conscious, but that's out of love. But like, you just pick up stuff, and it's yeah, it's sometimes scary because you don't want to be too influenced by anyone. And and OKC, this guy Justin Keithley, and I called him Stephen Keegley once. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I'm just kidding. That's Rick James joke. No, I kept calling him Keegley on purpose, and I called him Stephen High on accident once because I'm an asshole. But Justin Keithley, that fool was so funny, and he's just like a stoner dude, and it was just good vibes. We were just cracking up. Me, him, and Mike Mazzulotti eating a Whataburger, smoking a joint, cackling. We played LP Full Retard. It's a song, everybody. Hold your horses. Because that's what we were going in the car. Because it was if you saw this guy, I'll just pull up a picture. It was me squared. The guy was, it was like crazy. We'll provide a link in the bio. Justin Keithley comedy. I mean, look at this guy. And he's got long hair and a beard, and he wears a hat. But he was so funny, dude. And I posted a picture of him on stage, and I said Bizarro me. And I played that song Bizarro by Czarface, which is crazy to think about it. We had a long conversation about that because he loves comic books, and he's wearing a Wolverine shirt. He had like 5 minutes on Wolverine. I was like, this guy's funny as fuck, dude. Talk about being true to yourself, man. He drew me a Spider-Man painting and signed the back and then forgot to give it to me. That's where this guy's at, you fucking stoner. What was the point of this? God damn it. Hang on, superhero. Oh, Bizarro. We were talking an in-depth conversation about. So, I'm gonna try to be politically correct here. Why though? Because the mob's coming for me. Anyways, as success comes closer, I'm just like, oh great, what have I said? Anyways, fuck off. Bizarro Superman is a special needs Superman. He's retarded.
Yeah.
and then I never thought anything of it at all. But then he made a very valid point. They're like, they didn't have to make him that, because like Bizarro can just be evil. Good Superman, evil Superman. They could have just made an evil Superman. But no, they made a special needs Superman that has a good heart but is slow, so he gets tricked by Lex Luthor into killing people all the time. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's so much darker and weird than just an evil Superman. And they made him talk funny and everything and look like it's wild. Like if you go back into the archives and yeah, I didn't know any of this until Czarface hip hop, and then I heard the song Bizarro, which is about special needs Superman, and Tom Segura's reference in it. So of course I love hip hop. I love Tom Segura. And then you just take an internet dive and you're like, whoa. And then your comic book nerd buddies tell you all about it, and you're just like, whoa, like is that not crazy?
Yeah. He wears like a backwards S, like he put his shirt on backwards.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, it's very it's very politically incorrect if made today. Let me tell you. Wild shit. Maybe there's a reason for it, and how, I don't know. There's a lesson to be learned, but looking at it, it's just like on paper, you're like, oh, who greenlit this idea? Yes. We had a good goddamn time. I ate Whataburger too many times. I still don't get the argument between Whataburger and In-N-Out now that I've had both. I mean, Whataburger quite a bit now, maybe about 10 times. Whataburger is absolutely phenomenal, but they're completely different shits. It's like they're not comparable.
What kind of toppings are on a Whataburger?
That's what I mean. Like Whataburger, you get jalapeno. You could get whatever you want. You could get onion rings on it.
Ah.
Bacon Southwestern cheeseburger. I just got the Whataburger. No mustard, mayonnaise, and ketchup instead. Get your sour mustard out of here. Mustard's for hot dogs. Everyone knows that. Get it off a burger. The good Lord don't do that. Mustard. Yeah, fucking. I want whole grain mustard on my burger. I don't want to taste the burger. I want my nose to burn. You got any horseradish or Worcestershire sauce? I just wanted to say Worcestershire. And then we met this Oklahoma man named Marty. And this fool said, hey, you boys want to shoot guns and blow stuff up? And I said, I fucking love you, bro. Yeah, pick us up. We're at a park. We're just walking a park. This guy picked us up at a park. We met him the day before. He took us to his home. He just had a garage full of guns. Yeah, more guns than I've ever seen. I was in heaven. Mike caught me just in a candid moment. He was filming on his Instagram, and I was just staring at it. I was like, I don't know why I love weapons so much. It was just like having, he had silencers. He had sniper rifles, handguns, revolvers, crossbows, bow and arrows, thermite, which is like legal dynamite. You shoot it with the gun, it explodes. And we were just shooting in the river at nothing. I don't want to kill anything. You know me. I'm peaceful. I eat meat. And I know I'm a hypocrite, but I can't kill a deer. I'm like, oh, ouchie. I'll eat him, but I ain't going to kill him. I know that's bitch. I know. I suppose I've said this before, but it's, if I'm in the wild and someone's got to eat, Bambi's going to go. But not when there's Whataburger. I got a double Western cheeseburger, $5.95, no fries. I heard a buzzsaw. Anyways, shooting guns. Sorry for the moment of distraction. This construction next door. I know you can't hear it, but boy, I can. It lives. Anywho, he had the best. I need to hang out with this man more. He knew what was up. I was saying, like, what's good, what's bad? And he's like, no, you don't want that. And he's like, see, that has aluminum barrel and not steel. It's not American anymore. I was like, how the fuck do you know that? I was like, I want a Mossberg. He said, no, you don't. I said, why? Everyone says that. He goes, because of this, and this reason. You get this one. It's steel. And I was like, oh, all right. Will you help me build my gun vault when the time comes? Wow. He had this Glock 19 little, you put your Glock in a little holster, and then it turns into a little submachine gun. Like like a transformer, and it like folds out, and you put it. Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, wow, I seen one of those on YouTube, and I wanted it. And then he had a 30, like a long clip, like 30 rounds. So I posted on my story, but I was just shooting, not looking, going like, it was his land. Everybody, we were stupid, but we were safe. He took us to his land, and it was just, he had a river and a creek.
What does this guy do?
Oil.
Okay.
He's an oil man. Oh, his story's unreal too. He did stand up for 5, 6, 7 years, some shit like that. Then he got a girl pregnant, his wife, and then he raised his kids and quit comedy for 20 years, and now he's back, and he's like a year or two back.
Nice.
So he took a 20-year hiatus to raise his family. Okay. Idiot. You could have made it. He did make it. He had a beautiful home, a beautiful family, and so many beautiful guns. It was crazy. Oh my God. I love 22s. He had this 22 Magnum sniper rifle with the silencer. Oh man. I felt like I was in World War II, shooting at water with no opposing opposition. No opposing opposition. Marty. Let me look up his last name. We'll link him in too.
None of the things you just read off are like illegal to own, right?
I don't know. Marty Johnston comedy. 7 posts, Marty. Get your shit together, bro. No, I told him if you posted your story of how you quit to raise your family and did the right thing, and then you came back, and he was killing, man. He was killing. I was like, if you post the story and then you killing now as a 52-year-old, whatever the fuck you are, if you're under 50, I apologize. The year's been rough on you. No, just kidding. He looks good. He's a good dude, good man, killer act. I was just like, document your story, put it on the TikTok. This is the type of shit that blows people up, you know. Excuse me while I take a drink of this piss water. Good time, man. Yeah, and the owner, Larry and Terry, male and female. Which one's which? I don't know. Anyways, they were so... I just like the name, too. Terry and Larry. Larry and Terry, they're both kind of unisex names. Maybe not Larry so much, but... And it was just funny. It was just funny. And they were the coolest, man. Terry didn't play either, and I love that. I love that. I love just about business. Do your job this way. Okay, no, go home. You're cut. Peace. I didn't see her do that, but I could tell that was the vibe. I was like, because she's like, oh, the show ends at 9:30, and then I asked some questions, and she goes, the show ends at 9:30, meaning don't run the light, which I love because it's a shorter show's better. 90 minutes is perfect. When it goes past that, weird things happen. And also there's a lot of headliners that will just do an hour and a half. And it's crazy to me, like, to have, who cares if you're capable of that? It's like, do they want that? Does the club want that? Does the servers want that? Does the audience want that? No one gives a shit if you're capable of doing that. And unless you're Dave Chappelle, no one wants an hour and a half. There's like 8 comics on this planet that you want an hour and a half out of. God knows I am not one of them. I'm okay with that. To get to that level, you got to be Seinfeld, Bill Burr, Sarah Silverman, just like legend, you know, a status. Then people will want that. But anything but that, it's just, I think Ralphie May said anything over 45 minutes is masturbation, meaning it's not necessary. I didn't understand why he said masturbation, but I've heard it a lot throughout comedy. I don't know.
Just doing it for yourself at that point.
I guess that's what he meant. Oh, yeah. It all makes sense now. Thanks, Chris. But then the story goes, someone was like, but Ralphie, you do 2 hours. And he goes, yeah, I'm an asshole. But he was one of the goats. That guy was unreal. Man, if he just got his eating disorder, and so sad. Got him. I saw that fool at the Comedy Store, and I just got so... I've talked about it. I was like, dude, that guy's going to die. And then he died. He was so big.
Didn't he lose some weight? And then...
He had it under control for a couple years. I forgot the exact... He ate right, exercised. I don't know the numbers. I remember it happening while it was happening, and I also remember reading it. But he went from like 500 to 300, you know, which is great.
Yeah.
And he was eating right, and things were going good. And then, I don't know, he just went to dark places, fell off. I think he liked partying. And when you're that big, you gotta party a little extra harder. And he's gone, man. Such a tragedy. It's just unnecessary. Anyways, take care of your demons, everybody. Coming from the guy on a 25 milligram fucking pill. Well, that's the shit. It's keeping me off the shit. You know, does that make sense?
And when you go off the rails, it's still something that's not going to kill you.
Yeah. And also, like, I ate a 50 before a plane ride, and I was like, hey, if I can handle that, what's half of that? That ain't nothing.
How was that?
It was hard to order the ginger ale. Let me tell you. The flight attendant's like, what would you like? Ginger ale. It was. I'd do it again. The glutton, the excess. I get it. I gotta take breaks. I should do a month on, a month off. I don't want to have the month off.
Because it takes like 4 or 5 days to really come back all the way to normal, right? Like
From 50?
just from daily use. Like you're not really the same. Like if you took a month off, how sober you are at the end of that month versus like 2 days after you took an edible.
I hate that you're right.
Because there's always something in the background, a little fuzz.
There's a fuzz.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up, there's a cloud. And I'm like, I didn't used to have that cloud. Weed hangover is a real thing. Don't you lie, you stoners. Don't you lie. The only reason you don't know is because you've been on that dope so goddamn long.
That's true.
That's all that is. I remember when I quit, and I'd be like, whoa, I wake up like up. I'm like, hey, there's no fuzzy. Ugh. I still need my coffee, but it's different. Yeah, man, I don't know. I've been happy. I haven't been too in my head. You know, I've talked about this last week. The difference between the beginning of the tour as opposed to now, it's just astronomical. We care too much about stuff. You gotta let loose and let the chips fall as they may. Because that's the only difference I can think of. I cared way too fucking much in the beginning. Like, everything has to be perfect. I have to do this. It's like, no. It just goes how it goes. You do your best. You do as much work as you can to prepare for whatever it is you're doing. You know, for me, it's promoting and ads and selling tickets and writing new bits or giving them the best performance I can at that moment in time with, you know, whatever bits I have. And, yeah, that's all I say. I just say, give them your heart. Give them your big old fat Mexican heart. And white. Yeah, that's all I say. Yes. And it, I don't know, helps, man. It helps to, I guess it sounds so, it helps to think how big we are and how small we are at the same time. How we are, I know I keep talking about God a lot, but, you know, it feels, the times have changed. Like we're all God's creatures and godlike beings in the sense. I told you that Barry White, I don't know if I shared that clip with you, but he just talks like, I am a God. And it sounds so egotistical, like, whoa. And he goes, no, let me break that down for you. Let me explain that. He's like, I create. He's like, God create. You know what I mean? Like, we are all godlike creatures created in his image or her image or whatever the fuck. And I know that word may turn some people off. So, like, I don't give a fuck. That's just what I call it, just because that's the, you know, what the term I was brought up with. But it could be Jesus or Buddha or Allah or energy or that fucking ficus tree over there. I don't give it, you know what I mean? Just like a bigger intelligent design or a higher power, as some programs say. Anything bigger than yourself is all I mean by the word God. And how we are creators, you know. It's something as silly and small as like we created this podcast, or a woman creates a child. You know, that's some God shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's a God. Mm-hmm. She made a fucking. She just sprout a little alien out of that wee. Come on, man. That's a God. That's a God. It just made life. It made life. and then you helped out. So you got some God juice too. You know what I'm saying? That's all I mean by that. Intelligent design. It's like we all have I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Alan Watts lately. That fool's fire, bro. And he just makes you think like that. And he talks in depth about, I love him because he's just so smart, and he talks about like, and he won't even call it Christianity. He's like 19th century mythology is what he calls it. And he goes, also known as Christianity, and just dives deep into why our belief system and society is the way it is because of religion and stuff. And the plot holes in it as well as the good in it. And that's why I like listening to shit like that. And why I get down with, some parts of most parts of most religions, honestly. It's usually good shit until the fanatic comes in and goes, whether it's a extremist Christian at an abortion clinic or infidel, every religion's got them. And I don't know. I like it. And I noticed that once I started praying to intelligent design or fucking the clouds or, the sun, just the sun. It don't matter. The sun, the moon, the earth, Jesus Christos, whatever the fuck you want, just anything. You just pick it and you go, man, I just want to sell some tickets. And then God will be like, here's a bonus, young man. Here's a bonus. Man, I just want a 25 milligram gummy. Oh, here you go, young man. I don't know. I got off on a gaudy tangent. But
Do you write it down or do you just think it?
I have written it down. I got some shit written on the board over there. Visualization. Did I say that right? Son of a bitch. I remember before I got into stand-up, Jim Carrey was always talking about driving to the top of the hill, and he would visualize who he was working with and this, and that, and then it all came to be true. He also wrote himself a check for like $3 million, and then he got Ace Ventura, and he got a check for like $3 million. Did I tell you how I wrote myself checks?
No.
And then I had no more checks to pay rent, and all I had is these like checks to myself that were like for $1 million. I think I got mad at them. I just burned them or some shit. I didn't keep the faith. I was like, God damn it, you idiot. I got no fucking checks. How am I going to pay rent? Hang on, I got to go to the bank and get more checkbooks. Somebody filled this out. Wishful thinking. Just attitude and positivity. I know I just preach on that shit because I battle with it every fucking day. And then some days I'm just like, I'm not funny. I suck. I'm caca. This, that, da. And then just at the beach, as I was showering, I showered at the beach. That's why I didn't shower here.
Oh, yeah.
No need to take 2 showers. I got that beach water shower. And as I was showering, this couple came up to me like, are you Craig Conant? Did you work at Trader Joe's? And I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, man, we're fans. He's like, I work at Trader Joe's. And he's like, dude, we saw you and we want to go out again. And I was like, well, fucking go now before the goddamn world shuts down again. Oh, don't even get me started on that. If people let the world shut down again this time, we're fucking stupid.
I don't think it's going to happen.
We're making billions suffer when you do that. I mean, obviously, no one wants anyone to get hurt, but it's this like, this is weird and it's going bad, but it doesn't work.
Well, it's funny because the masks are back at Trader Joe's, but that's it. We didn't put back up plexiglass. Nobody has to stay away from each other. It feels like a little one move, and they know they can't get it all the way back. And a lot of that stuff we were doing was pointless anyway.
That's my whole shit. It's like, dude, like, I mean, I've been told 55 million different things about these fucking masks, so I don't know what to believe. I know they help, but they don't work. Right? Is that the general consensus?
If you're in a store for 5 minutes and you're wearing a mask, that's better than being in a store for an hour without a mask. Like, it's in the air.
it helps.
it's gonna it helps keep it from coming out of people who have it, and it helps going in people who have it, but not that much.
As much as I hate these fucking masks, and I would love just to be like, yeah, let's bareback it all. I can understand that. But these lockdowns and shutdowns of mom and pops when corporations just reap is disgusting. It should be illegal and is insane. I mean, I've talked about this too much, but I don't know. I feel like the people are ready to break and revolt, because I just saw a tweet, and I know it's a tweet, but it's true. It's like, it was one of these. So let me get this straight. I'm paying taxes on my wages, then paying sales tax to then spend my own money, then paying income tax on my money that was already taxed. And then when I die, my kids pay a death tax on my money that was already taxed. It's insane. And while General Electric, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, none of them pay taxes. I mean, sorry. Very, 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 very small amounts considering. And now they're even trying to introduce, I mean, it's not happening yet, but you hear it in the ether, like goddamn it, global warming tax on the citizens when the corporations are responsible for 70% of emissions.
Yeah.
If this doesn't wake everyone up, I don't know what will. It's just like, dude, we give them all our money, and then there's some weird socialist shit in the air. It's just like, then I don't know. And then we got the AI shit I'm terrified of. This shit is wild. I'm going to go back and give me another gummy. Give me a gummy. I can't take. No wonder we're all going nuts. It's too much.
It's a lot.
AI, no one knows where that's going, even the brightest minds in the world. And then we got billionaires like Elon Musk and Richard Branson and Bezos going to space, while people are dying, starving, and have no income, and they've all quadrupled. Fauci's company's worth $25 billion now.
Jesus.
The guy that's telling you to take the shot has equity in the shot, and he's worth $25 billion now. His company is. But I'm crazy. No, I've just been in crime, and I see shit for what it is. You're being fucked, everybody. Experimental shit. No long-term studies, but you peer pressure me. And I have to go to Canada, so it looks like I'm going to get fucked in my ass too, huh? Jesus Christ almighty. Anyways, let's go back to the happy stuff. It's just, it's hard not to talk about when it's the topic of discussion. And we all see that dark cloud. It's just like, man, we need to come together as a people now more than ever and just tell these corporations, just, nah, we're done. We're done. It's crazy, the amount that we take. Now they're trying to take our guns. Don't you guys listen to Killer Mike? Do you listen to hip hop? It sounds crazy, but throughout history, every government or oppressor or tyranny, tyrant, dictator, king, queen, when they have guns and the population doesn't have guns, the population, they kind of die. And there's genocide and all sorts of shit. Just every time throughout history, that's all. Cuba's going nuts right now too. And I don't know if you're following what the people are actually saying. They're like, no, this isn't like a COVID protest. This is like, they're killing us. They just kill us if we speak up. They kill us if, I don't know if you saw those billboards. The people have had enough, and they said they kill us no matter what we do, so we're just gonna fight, because if we don't do what they say, they fucking...
I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of pushback that it's like America wants to invade And so what you're
Oh, is-
hearing a lot of is like
God damn it. See,
all the
it's
stuff
like,
you need to hear to make you go, yeah, we got to help them.
that's true too. Whose propaganda machine
Like-
do you believe?
There was photos of people protesting, and it was like this is happening in Cuba right now, and you can see like a street sign, and it's like, oh, that's Miami, that's Americans that are mad.
Shit.
They're
Yeah.
Cubans that left Cuba that
That's
are
the thing too. It's just
mad.
everything can be spun in any direction. Like immediately, I'm just like free Cuba, and now you're like, well, America said that because we want their oil, and I'm like, God damn it, keep Cuba, leave it alone. It's just the age of misinformation.
Yeah, and I mean, I just from what I was hearing in out the corner of my ear, I was like, oh, something's going on in Cuba, and then I listened to a podcast where they did a deep dive into the misinformation, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and not everyone's gonna take the time or even know about the deep dive.
Yeah.
Podcast or news article. Bill Burr's got a new bit. He's like, I ain't trusting anything unless it's from the library. At least they have fucking nonfiction and fiction. They have the decency to separate it for you. He goes, this internet is just a bunch of hogwash. I ruined that, but it's his better. You get the idea. It's true. You're just like, God, weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, Fidel Castro, fuck him. He's crazy. He murders everyone. Get him out. Then you're like, oh, there was no weapons of mass destruction. Oh, Baghdad looks a lot worse now. And then you're like, oh, we fucked up. And in the beginning, it's like, yeah. Remember when people spoke out against that? They were canceled. Bill Maher lost the show. I remember watching that. I was like, whoa. Bill Maher was against the war. They canceled his show. Dixie Chick was against the war. They canceled them. Someone else, Sean Penn, published an article himself saying, don't do this. And then he's talented enough. They couldn't cancel him. It's sad, but true. Yeah. Bill Maher ended up getting swooped up by HBO. Dixie Chicks changed their name and never recovered.
Did they?
I don't know. Misinformation. Gotta keep you on your toes. All I know is I want to break free. Queen, baby. Oh, I forgot to finish the OKC tales. I have to go pee so bad too. Mike Mazzulotti is so funny because he'll have at all the condos, the comedy condos you stay at when you do these clubs, he'll bury a little pipe and leave a treasure map for the next stoner. And I was like, that is so fun. That is so fun when you got a buddy in that city, you know. Hey, Joe, you in OKC? All right, there's a map underneath the bed. You know what I mean? Follow it. I'm not going to help you. That is so fun. There we go. We brought it back to positivity. No more lockdowns and war.
I thought he would go back and get it himself the next time.
Himself too, and or any friend that is there. I'm going to pee my pants.
All right.
2-minute break. And we're back. Sorry, everybody. I had to take a pee, but then that turned into poop. Don't you hate it when you're pissing and then you go to fart and you're like, oh, I got to sit down now. So I pinched my dick and I sat down. Whew. It's hard to stop pissing. You just pinch. Ouch, ouch. You better sit down. It fills up like a water balloon. Don't let it pop. You got a wet willy. Slick willies. Slick. That was a spot called Slick Willies. Slippin' Willies. Slickery Willies. It's in OKC. We kept driving by it high and I was cracking up. Slick Willies. Let's go to Slick Willies. Let me just Google. That's what Yelp's for. Search current location. No. OKC. Homa City. Slick Willies. Slick Willies Family Pool Hall. Slick Willies. Man, I don't know who owns that place, but he's awesome. Slick Willie owns it. Anyways, Slick Willie almost shit his pants over here. Ouch. 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 Speaking of poop, I haven't been shitting my pants. I'm sorry, everybody. No. Nothing. Someone was crop dusting in the airplane and I got mad, but then I went, game recognizes game. I've been you before. And then I started laughing. But I was like, who is doing that? It kept coming. It was like, motherfucker. Crop dusting is so rude. And I won't say I intentionally do it, but I won't say I try to stop it at all. You know, if it happens, it's happening. And then I laugh.
Because you used to go into the bridge, the Trader Joe's manager area, and just let one go, and then you would leave.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. I forgot about that, but yeah, I used to do that all the time. I'd be like, let me go on, let me look something in the computer here. I fart on those motherfuckers all day. Fuck them, you know? Oh, God, I know it's been talked about, but my antics at Trader Joe's. What? I used to ride a scooter in there and peel out. Remember that? When I got that, you were nighttime. That was a moment where I got that scooter and I would ride it to work. And I would ride it in the store and be peeling out. And I remember the big dog coming to talk to me, the GM, and he was so cool. He's like, hey, you know, like, maybe just don't ride your scooter in the store, man. And I was just like, all right. You know? And then I just would do it when he wasn't looking. What a schmuck. Me, not him. He's reasonable, fair man. And I was like he was asking me to do something awful. Can you please just do the bare minimum safety requirements, dude? You're killing me. Were you there when I fell over with the wheeler? The dolly, we call them wheelers in the grocery biz, of the stacked mineral water. It was like 5 stacks.
No.
5 cases of water.
Oh, jeez.
It was the whole dolly full. I was doing a carry out, and it was like a gorgeous girl and her mom, and the mom was gorgeous. It was like gorgeous. So I was trying to show off, and I said like, hey, watch this. And then I just fell back with all of the water landing on me. And this is a metal dolly and 5 cases of mineral water, the big bottle, you know?
Yeah.
So it made the loudest when Sandy was captain.
Oh, jeez.
And it made the loudest noises ever. And Sandy, of course, was just like, two thoughts I saw. Like, oh, you idiot. And, you know, like, what did you do? And I like, oh, fuck, are you okay? Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
And I just popped up immediately. I'm like, fine. No one saw that. Everyone saw that. It was peak hours. Every single register was open. It was in front of all the registers. Everyone was just like, why is that guy laying on the ground with all those packages? Boxes, whatever. Oh, the UPS. I got reimbursed just the fuck up fee.
Yeah.
I mean, and I got my stuff back. I still hate them, though. Because even when we went in to see if we were going to get reimbursed and if it was coming back, and they said, no, it's coming back, it'll be here this date. And then we go, like, are we going to get reimbursed? He's like, because, you know, the UPS has little shops that are mom and pop owned, but they're in cahoots with the corporate conglomerate UPS. He's like, I know it's fucked up, but, like, you most likely are getting reimbursed, but if it's like mechanical failure, this is what's crazy to me, what he said, and it was not his fault. I felt bad for him. He's just the messenger of the corporation fuckfaces. This is why I hate them so much. They said, if it was out of our control, then we will not refund you. They said, if our UPS car breaks down, well, that's your car.
Yeah.
You're in control. If our conveyor belts break, well, that's your equipment in your warehouse. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to say a motherfucking tornado hit, that's different. And even then, I'd be like, you're a $1 billion corporation. Give me my $300 back. You can take the hit. That shit is still a great deal of money to me, you know? And that's what's so crazy. Like, the reasons he was giving me that was out of control was like all their... Like
in their control.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, that's your warehouse, your machines, your processing plant, whatever you call it, distribution center. Still witty on the gummy pill, whatever. It's same thing. And yeah, I was just like, and I was just dreading it. I was like, just give me the $300 back. You know, I paid you $300 to do a job you failed miserably. Just give me that back. I'll take the loss of sales. It is what it is. I'm not going to fester over it. But when we were there and they were explaining it to us, I'm like, that's all sounds like you still can reimburse me. So you should just... Oh, and then they mail you a check. They don't put it back on the card that was swiped, debited instantly. They mail you a fucking check. What is this, 1945? Your UPS. Just put it back on the card that it was taken out of, like every other business ever. Right now. Sorry, not ever. Anyways, fuck UPS. I'll never use them again. I'll just, you know, I might run into that problem again. It's good problems. That means you sell out way before you thought you were going to sell out. But I'm using FedEx. I'm using FedEx or DHL. Is that still a thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Anyways, back to joy. Bring it back to firecrackers. I still got one sitting on my dresser. I still got to put my goddamn dresser together. I've been gone.
Oh, yeah, one more week and then you get a break, right?
Yeah, I'm home for 2 weeks. Thank God. I've been gone. It's cool. It's so cool. I've been touring. I've been going to these places and telling jokes, and they've been working. Yeah, OKC was awesome, man. Shooting guns was so fun. All the shows were fun. Host feature, we had a blast. We were just high off our rockers, laughing, eating Whataburger every night. Probably was still. Oh. Once again, I'm going to vote for In-N-Out in the war between these two that is constant on the internet for a lot of different reasons. First of all, I grew up on it. I'm nostalgic. My shit's biased, you know. Second of all, just for the simplicity of a clean cheeseburger, In-N-Out wins. Third of all, it doesn't make me shit my pants. That is why In-N-Out will always win, in my opinion. Because you don't get dirty, rotten diarrhea. Whataburger, yes, I ate it 3 days in a row because it is the tastiest shit I've ever had in my life. But oh my God. That shit hurt. Man. I kept coming back, which speaks volumes of how good it is. But even like, I think it was the last night, and Steven, I almost said Steven again. It's Justin. Justin Keithley said, like, you want to go to Whataburger? And I said, no. Like, I do. But like, no. Justin Keithley, you funny son of a bitch. Yep. Whataburger is something, though. Mustard, though. Assholes. Mustard. They lose right there. Mustard. And, like, not even like a, you know, like mustard, a little on the bun. They. Hey, that's too much. All right, let's get some poo-poo stories going here. I just got a text from Jake, the podcast guy. The podcast sign guy. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate you, my brother. It is ready. He is out of town. I just have to pick it up when I get back into town. Now for some poopaloops. Okay. I sent you.
You resent the one from earlier this week, and then you sent me a second one.
I read that one. The failed prank.
No, you didn't read it yet. You just resent it.
Oh.
So we do have 2 new ones.
2 new ones.
Austin, I believe.
Austin Smith. Boy, I hope you said you wanted to be named. He sent in a poop story. Keep sending them in, everybody. What happened there? I don't know. He said, "Yo, Craig, I got a good poop story for you." Yes, he does. This is from Austin Smith. When I was in 3rd grade, I was waiting for my mother to get ready to take me to school. And the impatient fuck that I am, as she's putting on makeup on in front of the bathroom mirror, I run up to her and yell, "Mom, you want to hear something?" I lift my leg up to fart on her, and I shit you not, the most explosive diarrhea shoots out of my ass, explodes out of the legs of my shorts, all over the bathroom cabinets, all over my mom's legs, and all into my shoes. The thing I remember most of that day is hearing my mother scream, "What the fuck?" while simultaneously gagging. She throws me in the bath and throws all of my clothes away, cleans herself up. But the worst part is I was an hour late to school because of my failed fucking prank. And my grandma was my grade school secretary. She made me walk into the office in front of my grandma was... What? She made me walk into the office and in front of my grandma, my principal, my gym teacher, and for some fucking reason the janitor was there and explain why I was late to school. Sounds like a good kid to me. Sounds like a good man. He just didn't know. He didn't know. And sometimes the price you pay is high and you shit on your mom's shin bone. This fool shit on his mom's shin bones. What? Fantastic. I did re-seen that. Okay. This one's from Sebastian Hamill. And I hope you wanted to be named as well. We're just going to say, definitely tell me, do not name me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're getting named. Sorry if I fucked up for anyone who wanted to remain anonymous. I was constipated from opiates. Been there, brother. So instead of going to the doctor because I was poor, I didn't have medical insurance, I bought some magnesium citrate. Works good. I know the trick. Psyllium husk, magnesium. Anyways, I bought some magnesium citrate, or as I call it, shit straight. Good. I drank the whole thing like you're supposed to, and they taste fucking disgusting. Whoever made the flavor obviously never had fucking strawberry in their life. It's chemical strawberry. That's why, sir. So I had an interview in 4 hours. I thought I would take one massive shit and be clear, right? Well, it comes in waves apparently, because I had a good shit like an hour after drinking it, and it was like uncorking a champagne bottle, dude. Like a solid blump, and then high pressure fucking hose going off under me. Sadly, I know exactly what you're fucking talking about. It's like this brick just blocking the fire hose. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I didn't feel any more movement until I was waiting for my interview to start. The manager guy walks in, and I must have stood up too quickly because I let it out from the point of contact with the chair to the point of contact with his hand. I told him thank you for... Hang on, that's 2 pages. I told him thank you for taking your time to meet me, but I had changed my mind about being employed with Burger King and went straight to their bathroom. I threw my pants and my underwear in the trash and walked out with bottom up walked out with my button up around my waist. Most embarrassing time of my life, but I went out like a champion. Dude. That's a good one. That is so funny how many times someone has shit their pants and just walked out in a t-shirt or, that happens way more often than you think. That's the second story we have received. And my buddy John McKay was in Seattle and we hung out. And I forgot this story about him, but he said he's sober now too. I hope he doesn't mind me talking about that. Anyways, he used to party, He was a partier, and we get along because we've, struggled with that. And he said one time he was skinny dipping in the ocean, and he was just swimming out there, but he was drunk, and he stayed out there too long that the tide had came in and taken his clothes. Like there was nothing. And he was just like, and he just had to run home naked. And that is the funniest shit ever. Also, do not swim in the ocean drunk. That is the most dangerous shit ever. Anyways, that's in on a dark note. But yeah, of course I know a kid that went in and didn't come back. He was hammered. God. Anyways, let's end on something. Why'd I bring that up? Because it just happened. It just happened. Saving grace, not to end on drunken death. Got anything? Help me.
I mean, you don't have to throw your clothes away when you shit them. It just is the easiest.
It's you don't have to. I usually salvage. I'm a salvager, but sometimes you're so mad and disappointed and it's bad to where you're just like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you, me undies. I told you I washed my chonies in the bathroom sink at Trader Joe's, put them in a produce bag, call it a day. And then one time they were old underwear and I left them moon mud pie up right on top of the trash. Did I tell you? I know I got Gorman. I was like, hey, Gorman, go to the bathroom. Look in the trash can. Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. The old mud pie surprise. You ever do the mud pie surprise?
Never.
I've done that at my sister's a bunch. This is limited bathrooms in a big family, and you gotta wait. So I took a big old dookie, and I didn't even wipe. I just left it right there for her. She opened it. She almost threw up. She's like, Philip, you fucking asshole. And I'm just cracking up. How you like that mud pie surprise, sister? Huh? That's for super gluing my lips together. I know I've told that story a bunch, but that shit's crazy. They super glued my lips together.
Yeah.
Twice. Who's stupid? I am. But come on, man.
What did they tell you it was? Did they
I
tell you anything?
I don't remember. I just remember it was 2 times. I was like 5 and then like 7 or whatever. And one time was at my Nana's and she was trying to put like boiling water on it to loosen it up, and I was just going, ah! And I don't even remember what happened then, but I remember my mom just did a fucking knife. Maybe that's why my lips got so big. It's trauma. It's scar tissue. What's the secret of your lips? Well, you super glue them together twice. Then you get your mama to knife it up. Ugh. Because I was having trouble breathing through my nose.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing, crying. I'd get stuffy. And that's all I remember is I was crying. I went, and these 2 little perfect circles just of snot were on the ground. And my sisters were laughing. Ouch. 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 Damn, was that my button to get out? I had something else. That's why I went searching for more in my brain. And it appears it has left the building. we could just do a recap. Honestly, you guys, anyone who's been down with me from day one can probably see the mental illness. I'm just kidding. The change in just attitude, energy, vibration, whatever the fuck you want to call it, as I don't know, just it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. I know I talk about it a lot because I enjoy sharing it because I didn't really know about it. I was in the muck, in the dark, low self-esteem. I'm this, that, I stink. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this. And then you wake up, you go, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I deserve a big fat ass on the beach, And then the God says, "It's a big old fat ass. Here's the beach." And you're like, "Oh, wow. I want a tour." And then you get a tour. Obviously I speak of my own, but it goes with whatever you want. You want a little Wolverine nerd to meet at Comic-Con, and you just want him to ravage you down, and you're going to give him your big purple orchid. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you want? Then you pray for that. That was Justin Keithley inspired because he just loved Wolverine so much. I want my Spider-Man drawn, Justin. Oh, he signed it for me. And you just take steps towards it. That's all. And sometimes you slip and slide and fall down, but you just keep on stepping. You keep on stepping. Scratch and claw, knife a man if you have to. Boy, Craig went off the deep end. He tried to inspire us by killing people. No, just jokes. Just jokes. Unless he's threatening your family, then it's not a joke. Then you be a man and you defend yourself. Oh my God, I watched Nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a good one.
Good one. Bob Odenkirk.
Yep.
Got it. I didn't second guess myself there, not one bit. You couldn't tell. Yep. I guess that's it, everybody. I love you all. Thank you very much for tuning in to my weird ass. And like, subscribe, turn on the bell. It appears I'm out of shadow band. So thank you for your help. Shit's brutal. You can't talk about nothing these days. Anyways, keep your head up. Keep on plowing, whatever that may mean to whatever, you know what I'm saying. But just keep on trucking. Because this old junkie had scabs on his nutsack. And now I put Vaseline. You don't get scabs anymore. Still do the dope, though. I'm just kidding. I don't. Just gummies, edibles, whatever the fuck they're called. Anyhow, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you. I'll see you soon. I'm coming to a city near you. Not all the cities. There's a lot of cities. I'm one man. It's hopefully near you. I love you all. Tour dates. Peace.